Hello everyone, it's Brittany, and it's time for an update on the homestead. So we've been here on our land for 3 months. A lot has changed outside. So let me go ahead and take you outside and show you what projects we've been working on. Let's go. Okay, so I'm standing on the front porch. And as you can see already, there's a lot happening with our front lawn. We have about a 45-foot grow tunnel with two 30-inch beds under it. In addition, 2 more here. Our friends Luke and Maria have been helping us transform the garden space. And the way we did this, we just have some composted wood chips here and then pathways of just pine wood chips. Next to happen up here is on this fence, we're going to attach our old gutters. We had our gutters replaced and we're going to grow strawberries and herbs in them. Alright, so that's a view of the front. Let's look over at the other garden space here. So in the last video, if you remember, this was just grass. Earlier this week, we went ahead and built raised beds. So we used 2x4s made of pine. Then down below, we layered some straw, which I don't want to get my hands too dirty and wet. And then we have just the composted wood chips, pathways, 18 inches of wood chips. We got our 300-gallon rainwater barrel set up here. And so we have 2 20-foot beds and 3 24-inch beds. I'll give you a better view here. There's that garden space, and then I have some tires here to kind of provide a buffer between the driveway and the garden. So this area is really transformed. I'm very excited about this and really excited to start growing in this space. So here's what we're using in the garden spaces. We have just a big old pile of wood chips and then the pile of composted wood chips behind. This pile cost us $60 for a truckload of just wood chips. Then the composted wood chips back here were $150 for the pile. And we're very happy with the quality and we're putting them to good use. Another thing that's happened under this tarp here is just trash that I've been removing from what was a huge trash pile back there. Just slowly moving it onto this tarp. We'll get it out of here. And back here, you can see I've done a lot of work on this trash pile, slowly removing garbage. There's still more to go, but I'm pretty happy with the progress I've made. Here's, all the wood that was back in that pile with rusty nails sticking out of it. And then here's where we've set up our compost pile. So we have 3 pallet systems here. This one's just full of leaves. This one is pretty full, but now it's shrinking back down. And this is the one we're currently filling. This is working very well. And if we come over here, here's those old gutters I was telling you about that we're gonna try growing some strawberries and herbs in. Maybe walk over here towards the back of the house. We have our second rainwater system set up here. So this is a 150-gallon system. Just coming off that gutter right there. All right, now we'll come this way to show you one other thing that we've added, which is a fire pit. So we can have fires with our friends, sit around the campfire and tell stories and just enjoy each other's company. Okay, now we'll go ahead and walk down the hill here. I did some work this morning. So here's, if you remember, our old beautiful barn. So I worked on digging out these doors so we can actually get into here and access it better. And we started using the straw that's in here in those raised garden beds that I showed you. And then up, there's a second layer up there that's just packed with straw that we haven't even begun to touch yet. Okay, and then the last thing I want to show you is, if you know anything about us, you know that we love hiking. So we've actually added probably almost a mile of hiking trails back through the woods of our property. So I'll take you down there and I'll probably just zoom through me walking around it, because it takes a good 10 minutes to walk around all the trails. This has been really fun. It's great to just, walk out the back door and go for a little hike. So we have one trail going off over here to the left, and then one coming down here. You can see there's critter prints. We've definitely had deer and other animals using our trail, which is pretty funny. We've kind of just gave them access to our house easier. I'm sure they'll appreciate having an easy path to the garden once we're growing. It's been raining a lot, so it's really soggy. You could just see it's just made it so much easier for us to just really enjoy our land now. So I'll come over here to the left. This is part of one of the loops that we've added. You can see here down this ridge, there's a creek back here. I'll walk over to and show you guys. We're really enjoying life out here in the country on our land. Oops, deer print. So you can see here, still on our property line. Let me just go down this steep little hill here. Ooh. And that's the creek I was telling you about. It's really nice to have water so close. Fortunately, it's not on our property. Our property ends right here. It's just past our property line. I'm just so happy to have a creek so close by to us. Okay, so we have another trail going off that way that wraps her back around. And this is the hill I just walked down. That's probably the most challenging part of the hike. Okay guys, so I'm gonna finish my hike. Just gonna walk back up this hill and go inside. I'm making some sourdough bread right now, so I'm gonna go inside and bake. And I thank you guys for watching the video, and I'm excited to show you all the things we're gonna be doing. Of course, we're gonna be doing lots of gardening and, just really transforming this land back to its glory. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. And this is Brittany. See you later.